Hey guys, thanks for tuning in. This is Dream Talk. I'm Matt McGinnis. You'll notice that Eon Lee is not with me. She's a little bit under the weather, but I'm not alone. I have Jordin Sommers with me. Jordan, how's it going, man?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm sure some people are curious. I was curious. Where are you at right now?
I'm actually at the Clarion YMCA, about to play pickup with some of my friends.
There you go. Yeah, high school season's over, but it's definitely still playing basketball everywhere you can. I
Of
take it.
course. Yep.
So, Jordan, let's go ahead and get started here. You're joining the Pathway to the Pros program with the Dream. First player to
hmm
do that. It's a brand new thing. Before we get to that, why don't you introduce yourself for some Dream fans who may not be familiar with you, maybe don't follow high school basketball or the AAU program. Tell them a little bit about yourself.
All right. I'm Jordin Sommers. I'm 17. My birthday's actually in a week or two, and I play for the AAU, and then they asked me to play up, so I'm doing that, and then I go to Du Bois Area High School, and I'm a senior, and that's
Yep.
basically it.
Well, happy early birthday for
Thank you.
starters. So you talked about AAU. We did a player spotlight on you probably a month
Yep.
or so ago now that I'm sure some people saw. Talk to me a little bit about that AAU experience and especially what part of that experience prepared you to take this step in the pathway to the pros program. Like you said, they asked you to play up. What did you take away from AAU that makes you feel like you're ready for this opportunity?
I just think it helped me with my skill and confidence. Confidence was probably the number one thing because, like, during my sophomore and junior season of high school, I was scared to shoot, and if I missed, I didn't want to shoot anymore. But like, no one cares really in AAU. It's just basically practice to get better and games to get better for everybody. So that helped a lot.
Yeah, that makes sense. Getting reps in is
hmm
huge, and having that confidence and that support system too to instill
Yeah,
that confidence is huge. So, pathway to the pros. Why don't you explain a little bit what that is? Because I think you probably know better than almost anybody, maybe even better than me, what that program is. So, why don't you talk about it a little bit and the opportunities that come with it?
I just think Albert's trying to help everybody. He wants this community of Du Bois just to get better and get in the basketball spirit because people will probably think we're like a Du Bois, I mean, a baseball town. But I think he just wants to turn it into a basketball city and have it for the people and the younger people to like grow and get better on their journey to the pros. So,
Yeah, baseball and football always seem to take
mhm,
precedent here, but Albert's done
yeah,
a very good job, and the Du Bois Dream has done a very good job of bringing
yeah,
basketball into that conversation as well.
yeah.
Have you had an opportunity to do much with the team? Have you practiced? Have you sat in on a practice? What have you been able to do since you joined this
Uh,
program not that long ago?
I've talked to a lot of the players and they're really nice, but I haven't practiced with them much because I don't think they're practicing right now because they're so busy helping us with our AAU that they really don't have much time. But yeah, they practice with us, so I've been doing that with them, but that's mainly it.
See, and that's got to make it a nice transition for you too, because you already know some of these guys. I know you've got a pretty good relationship with Albert from playing in the AAU for a few seasons now. I mean, it's probably a pretty seamless transition, I guess, from
Yeah,
AAU to this pathway to the pros, wouldn't you say?
yeah, except the height. The
Yeah,
height's
I'm sure.
the main difference.
Yeah. So what are you most excited about? Are you excited just to be able to, get in with the team, get to know some guys? Are you excited to see what it's all about when you go to Erie this weekend? What is it that really has you excited and ultimately led you to join this program?
I'm excited, like, it's really cool and, like, life-changing, really, to go from getting coached by these guys, like, when I was 14, 15, to playing with them when I'm 17, 18. So that's really nice. And
Yeah,
then,
so yeah, no, go ahead.
I'm excited to sorry, somebody's texting me watching the live, so I was reading it.
All
Um,
good, man.
uh, oh, Erie, I'm excited to see what that's all about and just get the experience going.
Cool, cool, cool. So you talked about, getting the transition from being coached to playing with. I mentioned earlier, you and Albert seem to have a pretty solid connection. Talk to me
Mhm.
about that. Not only what your relationship is with Albert and how that's shaped your basketball career through high school and now as you get ready to take the next step, but also talk to me about what it's going to be like to practice with him and maybe hopefully take the floor with him as well.
hmm So yeah, Albert's a really nice dude. Like he used to have runs at our Treasure Lake YMCA. I mean the Treasure Lake Church, and we'd play there. And then he would always like help us and support us when we're playing there, and then tell us what we did wrong and good. Like not trying to be mean or anything when he is talking to us. And then there's also I had a picture that I sent in that was on my spotlight thing that he took a picture with us for our when he had the community days tournament. That was really cool. And then yeah, I just am excited to play with him if I get a chance to play in the game on Saturday.
Yep, Saturday in Erie.
Yeah,
I know I'm excited for that. I'm sure you're excited just to make the trip
yeah,
and potentially to play
yeah.
as
Just to
well.
go is fun.
I'm sure you've been to probably several games in the past, right? Du
Oh
Bois Dream
yeah,
games in the
yeah.
past.
I used to go to all of them.
Did you make it out to any this year? I know things were kind of odd with
No,
the
because
pandemic.
my season got in the way, and then the pandemic. I did watch. I think I watched two of their games on the stream though on YouTube.
Okay, so you've got some idea of how this season's been going. So
Yeah.
it'll be nice to be a part of that. That'll be
Hmm.
cool. I'm excited to see it. Um, Number one goal for you of joining this program and going to Erie, what are you? Is there one thing that you're trying to take away? Is there a next step that you're hoping to take that this is going to help you get to? What is it? What's number one for you?
Yeah,
The
like
reason you joined the
I just
program?
wanna I basically wanna prove that I can like be good because like when I was younger, no one looked at me. I didn't get taken to the Rising Stars team or the really good travel teams, and then I came to a team like the Du Bois Dream that let anybody in, and then I got like better than almost anyone on my team. So that really is one of my main goals is just to show everyone that I'm good enough.
Yeah, a little chip on the shoulder goes a
Yeah,
long way. You are a senior. You mentioned that your high school season has now come to an end.
yep.
Is there a next step? What are you looking a year from now, we'll say, in terms of basketball? What would you like to be doing?
I really want to play college basketball. I've talked to a few coaches about playing at their schools, and I haven't fully committed to a place, but I'm thinking of where I want to go. And it's been really cool to go through all that and like have choices and decisions, big decisions to make in my career. And yeah, that's
Yeah, definitely. What
college.
level are you hoping to play at?
Division three.
Okay. Yeah. Um, let's move beyond that a little bit. You know, you go to college, play in college. Do you think there's a chance that we see you in a Du Bois Dream uniform in a more permanent capacity than we will this weekend, somewhere down the line?
Yeah, that could happen because, like, if college wouldn't work out for me and if I thought it wasn't the best option for me, then yeah, I think the Dubois Dream would be really fun, cool, and a great experience to go play for fully.
Yeah, definitely. And then, what's your long-term goal? I mean, do you have an interest in playing overseas somewhere? Do you think after college that's maybe where you end, or again, circle back to the dream? What's the long-term goal for you from a basketball
I've
perspective?
always thought about wanting to. My father lives in Florida, and I thought it'd be really cool to move down there after I graduate and like try to find some like maybe even just a small thing in basketball. Like I would always love to be a coach. Like that would be amazing to me. And then either play overseas. I've always thought about that. I've actually talked to my Du Bois High School coach about that and like how people do that and stuff because I was really interested in that. And then I'll just have to see where it goes from
See,
after I get
see,
out of college.
yeah, I can tell that you really just enjoy the game because you are
Hmm.
open to so many different things. You're open to playing long term. You're open to coaching long term. You know, you've certainly put in the work, and it seems like you're willing to put in the work moving
Hmm.
forward, no matter what the capacity is, whether it's playing or coaching.
Yeah.
So Jordan, that's all the questions that I had for you. You know, wanted to get to know you a
All right.
little bit. Before we go, is there anything else that you want to say to, you know, anyone who helped you make this opportunity possible? Any Dream fans who may be looking forward to seeing you on the court or at least with the team on Saturday? Any parting words that you have for anybody?
Oh, I just want to thank Albert and my basketball coaches for believing in me actually and basically giving me this opportunity to do this weekend and be on the team. But yeah, that's it.
All right, man. Well, hey, thanks for joining me tonight.
Yeah,
Good
thank
luck
you
this
for having
weekend
me.
with the team and and good luck moving forward. I'm excited to see what the future holds for you.
Thank you. Have a good one, Matt.
You too, Jordin. Thanks, everybody. We'll be back next week with another episode of Dream Talk. Ian should be back with us. We see you in the comments. Ian, thanks for being with us, even though you couldn't actually be here on screen. Thanks to everybody else for tuning in. And again, we'll see you next week. See you guys.
See ya.